Pairing.
Welcome back, Lelanders, to a new episode of Clone Evolution. What do we got going on today? It is fucking hotter than a witch's tit once again. And if you're wondering if witches' tits are normally cold, not the witches I know. Alright, so what did we buy recently? We bought the 3 red scrolls. That's why we're at 1,000 purple jewels. It caused us to take quite a dip. But I figured we so rarely get a chance to buy them that hell, let's go for it. Sorry if we got a bit of fan interference, but I have to keep a fan going in here. I'll die without it. So it was either a little bit of fan interference or do the show naked. And I think the fan's better. If anyone thinks otherwise, let me know. I'm just kidding. No, I don't want to get the ladies' hopes up. Or gentlemen. Oh. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Alright, so speaking of things that are wrong, we did not win the Hunger Games, so we're not getting our chest anytime soon. Regal was giving us some more advice in the Discord, so let's get a couple dungeon battles begin, and we'll read some of Regal's advice after some vapes. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh yeah, and I got some stuff to show off today. I got some of the merch that I'm going to be putting on my bike. I don't know if it's going to fit, so we'll have to go test it. Alright, let's start the battle. Alright, to begin, we'll start with some of the advice that Regal gave us. Let's see, he says that you can unlock a clone from the capsule, add that clone to the campaign team, and then put him back in the capsule. So you can do that, and they say it's just a bug right now, but hopefully it'll be a normal thing in the future. Because we don't exploit bugs here. It's not how we work. Alright, so he's also saying that adding the bearded guy to Freya would be worth it in order to get an extra second red star. So that way she can heal every time she attacks. And he pointed out that Freya also removes status every time she heals. So it can remove stuff like ice and all that shit. Or dizzy, or poison. Right, so Ali said that, Regal said that Ali is hard to kill, but he rarely does anything worthwhile keeping him for. Which I kind of agree. Ali is cool. I like his beard. I like his mouth approach. No, but yeah, like the viewer is saying, he's not really worth keeping. But the only thing I argue with about that for now is we got this second team and they need a tank really bad. So he's really our best choice for a tank right now for our second team. So we can't really burn him quite yet. I'd almost be more likely to burn, what's his name? Monk. Because I can't stand Monk. I hate him really. So if it came down to getting rid of someone, I'd be more likely to get rid of Monk. Because Monk is literally going to do nothing for any of my teams. He can't sustain attacks. He has no defense. He can't attack. He has no abilities. He's really the most useful character I've ever made. Unless he has some sort of ability that I just never notice. I think some heroes do have that. Some sort of hidden ability. It's hard to notice. Alright, let's show off some of the first things I wanted to put on my bike. I wanted to put this on the front, sort of like you put it on a car. The emblem. And let's hold it here. It's the alien head. Put on my forehead. The alien head forehead. If only it would stick. No, but I was thinking of putting that on my bike, but the bike's so round, and I was hoping this was plastic so I could like stick it and bend it on, but it's metal. Go figure, eh? The one time I wanted something to be plastic and not metal, it turned out to be metal. So anyways, this metal alien, I might be able to fit it somewhere on the bike, but not where I wanted. Right, some of the other stickers or stencils that I got is the Batman one, which I don't know if I'll really put that on. We'll see how much room I have on the bike. Then I got some Grand Theft Auto ones, and I don't know if they're actually going to be stencils or stickers. I'm hoping that they're actual stencils like it said they were, not stickers. But they definitely feel like sticker material. So I got the Grand Theft Auto chicks. She kind of reminds me of that other chick. And the Wasted sticker. The Los Santos bullet. And the Rockstar emblem. So I was thinking the Rockstar emblem on my bike is probably going to be my favorite. I'll have to find a good spot for that. I think I might actually put it on the front where I was going to put the alien. Rockstar on the front. That might be a good sticker, right? The only thing is, it's kind of cheesy to put Grand Theft Auto on your bike. It's almost asking it to get stolen. But, and I also got Truth is Out There alien stickers. 2 of them. So I can do this whole side of the bike. So I know it's kind of cheesy to change your stickers on your bike, but really I got a Walmart bike and the stickers are really cheesy Walmart ones, so I might as well just peel them off and put at least Grand Theft Auto ones on. That's how I look at it. Oh yeah, and if anyone wanted to see the good news, let's check it out. Suki's back, and she sent some flowers our way. So it's nice to see Suki back. I had to figure she kind of would drop by at least once a year. Sort of like Santa. Ho, ho, ho. No pun intended. Alright, so yeah, let's get everyone some more flower scent. Oh, that was a terrible joke. Alright, let's get back. I figure she's not here so much, so it should be easier to pick on her. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, we can't do casino spin big time, so we'll just do the regulars. It'd be nice if we actually landed the Catholic hero this way. I'd say it's not possible, but it did happen the one day. So I don't know if that was just a fluke, some sort of weird occurrence, but it did happen once. In a year and a half, it happened once. Alright, thanks Miss Lego for the flowers. Yeah, today reached one of the hotter than hell temperatures. I don't know. I think it was around 40 or something. But I noticed when I was outside biking, it wasn't so bad because my bike is really slow right now. So I can't even bike fast enough to get exercise. And I was getting a breeze while I was biking. So literally it wasn't so bad. Hey, this team looks beatable. Think we can beat the second team? Let's give it a try. Level 226. It sounds beatable. Famous last words. Yeah, I like what the viewer was saying. He's saying that that guy is strong and all, but he's not really going to attack anyone meaningfully. So let's switch that up with that. Alright, let's try it. Now I think that's one of the first upgrades I'm going to go for my bike is when I do the upgrades is going to upgrade the speeds. So I'll have more than 7. Because 7 is definitely a fucking slow bike. I had no idea how slow it would be. Well, I shouldn't say that. I kind of realized it because I tried a 7 speed just on a regular 21 speed. Tried the first 7 gears. And I should have realized they suck really bad. Alright, so our team was reasonable. I think we'll... Unless this guy has infinite health. Yeah, what day of the week is it today? 10 o'clock on Monday. So this is a pretty dead time to record. Figured it might be. How's everyone doing in Discord? Dan's playing Entropia. Shit, we should have been playing an Entropia stream. Noah's still not around. Pantomon's playing MTG Arena. Alright, that was our first victory. For some reason I thought it was our second. I guess it's still the first. Got ahead of myself. Now, as soon as the temperature dies down a little bit, we should be able to do some vlogging soon. I'm pretty sure my wireless mic is going to arrive any day. We'll have to test it out. If it works well, and I get on a good binge of doing YouTubing, you never know, guys and ladies. Might be out of the gutter in no time. I don't want to jinx it, but really feels like my life has more potential now, despite being at an all-time low, to turn everything around. So let's hope. Oh yeah, I was watching Vlogging Frenzy's YouTube channel yesterday. He's got some pretty good videos. The only thing is, it's not English, so I should have tried the captions. I forgot. So next time I watch his videos, I'll try the captions. If I had to guess, maybe it was Filipino. I'm not sure what language. Now, I was researching different language characters in Asia yesterday. I seen the difference between, was it Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. I was like, yeah, Korean's the ones that some of the things I have around the house. I always thought they were Japanese or Chinese, and then someone Korean came over and corrected me. They're like, no, this is Korean. I'm like, oh. And I read the bottom, said Korea. Dum-da-dum-dum. Now, at least I still have that thing. My antiques from Korea. Now, sometimes I wonder maybe it was made in Canada by Koreans. Maybe that's what it is. I kind of doubt it was shipped all the way from Korea back in the old days. Oh, unless someone went on a trip and brought it back. That could be in it. Now, I just think in my city it's kind of rare to find stuff like that from old times because mainly everyone was either English or German here. Oh yeah, and Polish. I should say that. Quite a few Ukrainians. No, the church that I grew up going to actually was a Polish church, and it has tons of unmarked graves all around it, so I think that's probably one of the videos I'll do. Not to mock that, but geez, it's actually a really common thing you find. So that's why I'm kind of weirded out when people are like, oh, unmarked graves. I'm like, really? Doesn't every cemetery have unmarked graves? Must be just ours. So... Now, if anyone's wondering how much I got these stickers for, I think they're like $1 or something. Not a lot. Who knows? Maybe that's what I should do in the future. I'll give away Lelanders stickers to the viewers. Maybe that's an idea. Trying to think about something that's small that I could ship. If people would want Lelanders stickers, maybe put it in the chat. Trying to think of cool giveaways. Alright, we got 3 victories. Now, if anyone's an artist and wants to design a Lelanders sticker, then I could get them made. That'd be pretty cool. Who knows, once we start a travel vlog channel and get it booming. You know, that's what I was thinking. I was so lucky that everyone helped with the Clone Evolution stuff. Because a lot of the Clone Evolution stuff sort of helped me get a Discord channel established. Even got a name theme for the show. Lelanders was a pretty good idea. So really, I owe the clone evolution community quite a bit of credit. Unless it was Entropia that did that too. I can't remember who came up with... Yeah, it was clone evolution. No, sorry I keep getting everyone's names mixed up. I keep getting names mixed up in real life. Even the employees I work with every day, so... It's not just you guys and ladies. No, today might be one of those record shows we get a whole episode in with no viewers. We'll see if we can do it. Don't watch anyone. Don't do it. Nah, I think on the replays we're getting about 50 viewers a episode, so it's pretty good. Actually, way better than some of my paranormal shows. Man, I remember when I used to volunteer and do radio. I'd work for 8 hours a day, pushing lawnmowers, string trimming, just like killing your body. Then I would get off work, shower, and then walk to the radio station, which would take an hour to walk. Then at the station, I would stay there for like 2 hours so that we could prep for the show, do the show, and then finish the show. Have a little bit of talk after the show, and then I'd have to walk all the way back. So I was looking at like a 4-hour adventure after work, and then it ended at late at night. So I had to work super early in the morning, so I'd always be like hungover just from being so tired. That definitely wasn't good for my health. I should have, in hindsight, been like, you know what? It's like I can't do both. I gotta pick one or the other. Just doing both is burning the candle at both ends. Alright, this is a pretty good team combination. They can't even really hurt us. And when Suzo hits them, boy, he tears them a new one. Yeah, it's funny going out into the world today, like biking around in the parks, going through the universities, going up to the disc golf course by the lake. There was like, I saw like maybe 1 or 2 people. Huge like metropolitan city, middle of the day. There's no one anywhere. It's the funniest things. As soon as they lifted the lockdowns and said that everyone could go outside and do stuff, that's when everyone came from outside and went back home. It's really, you can see it. The lockdowns actually have the exact opposite effect of what they're trying to do. So when they tell everyone to stay home, that's when everyone goes out. So I don't know if that's the plan the government had all along, or they actually thought everyone would listen. I don't know what it is and why people do it. If it's just coincidence, it just seems that way. But dear God, yeah, like during the... I guess right after the lockdowns ended, it was really busy at the parks, and now it's reached an all-time low. So I think what happened is people got so accustomed to staying home all the time, and as soon as they were allowed to go back outside again, they went outside like quite a bit for like the first week or two, maybe even first month. But then the thrill of going back outside sort of wore off. And now we're regressing back into that stay home all the time attitude, which we've already been doing for 2 years. So we've had it like pretty well established. It's not a bad idea, right? Like put someone in prison for like, I don't know, 30 years. Then like let them out for like a few days. Then put them back in prison. Repeat that cycle for a while, and then it's like, after a while, it's like when you let them out, they'll just go back home and act like they're in prison. Not that lockdowns aren't helping us. I'm sure they are. I have to agree with the CDC. No, it's interesting. I don't know if anyone's seen the news, but Senator Rand Paul, one of the officials of the United States, he's fighting the CDC. So now I find that interesting. It's like the official government of the country is fighting the CDC. So it's like, do we still have to follow the CDC even when they're fighting our official government? I guess. I I haven't heard anything else from YouTube yet, so we still followed the CDC. It's a fluid situation. Now, I like Senator Rand Paul because I thought he didn't know anything. Like, Fauci was yelling at him saying he doesn't know anything. Then I found out he's actually like a doctor. He's not really a politician. He was really just a doctor his whole life. And then he got into politics recently or something. And he even studied immunology and stuff. So I was like, really? And this is the guy that Fauci says knows nothing? Lifelong doctor compared to who? Fauci, who's like a lifelong like media spokesperson for the government. It's kind of funny. Oh well, hopefully Fauci is really just misunderstood. He wants what's best for everyone. Yes, I don't know if I told everyone the news, but Sega CDs, Sega Saturn games, Sega Dreamcast games even, Sega used a low quality CD when they burned their games. So it turns out that they get prone to disc rot more than other companies' discs do, which kind of sucks. So I've got a huge Sega collection, so I'm going to start going through my CDs and see which one of them have disc rot. Hopefully not too many. Now I've started to get into repairing CDs and discs a little bit. I heard the toothpaste method works good, but I haven't tried it yet. I think for now I'm just going to use like soap and water and one of those, what do they call them? Microfiber, or not microfiber, the lens cleaning cloths, whatever they are. Now, I seen this one lady, she had a cleaning channel on YouTube, and she was explaining how to clean CDs. It was pretty cool. I think what they said the principle behind using toothpaste to try to get the CDs to work better is you got to try to fill in the cracks or scratches. So they said you can use anything to fill it in as long as you can shine it up after so light will go through it. I don't know, something in toothpaste must be translucent, so when you shine it up with it, light can still go through. I've never tried repairing a CD because I quit using discs like, I don't know, 20 years ago or something. And every time I get like a disc for something, it usually just goes in storage and I never use it. I do have a couple autograph discs. I'll probably keep those. I got one autographed by Weird Al Yankovic, and I got another one autographed by William Henry, the paranormal researcher, not the king. Yeah, this is pretty epic, man. We're getting a full show in with no viewers. I never thought it'd be possible these days. Now, this is pretty good because I got to work early tomorrow, so if I can cut this show around an hour long, that'd be perfect tonight. Oh, I'm going to be working in a fucking intense heat wave tomorrow. Hopefully I survive. Shouldn't jinx it. Now I gotta remember if I get heat stroke not to push it. Just like call it and make sure I take more breaks. For me, it's tempting to just keep working through because I don't have to drive. I'm not one of the drivers. So whenever we finish the job and have to drive to the next job, it's pretty much like I get a break. So I feel bad for the drivers because they never get a break, because even when they're sitting in the truck, they always have to still be driving. Now, in the winter time, I'm bad for that, because sometimes I'll be so tired, they'll just take naps in between jobs, especially if we have like a 15-minute drive. Be like, all right, guys, I'm taking a snooze for 10 minutes. You know how to drive there. Boom. All right. We're cleaning up this level. Wiping its ass. Or kicking it. Now, I was thinking, in order to make my bong a bit quieter, like some of the Entropia viewers were asking for, I'm probably going to order a new bong soon. I'm going to go with a really lightweight plastic one, or maybe glass, but glass is always so heavy. I don't know, like people might be like, oh, it's not that big and it's glass, but I don't know, when it comes to those, I usually end up dropping and breaking them, especially if they're heavy, so I'd much rather just have a super lightweight bong, so the only real weight in it will be the water. Yeah, disc golf was funny today when I biked to the lake. My arm was a bit shot, so I brought the disc that flies farther and just threw it a little bit softer. And I realized that's the problem I was having with it. I should have realized sooner. They say some discs in disc golf have a speed rating. And the speed rating is how fast you can throw it before it fucks up. It doesn't fly right. So some discs have a higher speed rating, so you can just whip it and it doesn't fuck it up much. So I don't know what happened with the speed rating on this disc, but if I throw it softer because my arm is sore, it actually goes farther and doesn't get fucked up. So I was like, oh, that's why I was fucking it up. I was trying to throw it too hard. So I'm going to try that from now on when I play with it. I'm just going to make sure, hey, when I throw this disc, throw it at like 75% strength. So when I do, it fucking flies like crazy, and I don't even have to blow out my shoulder trying to whip it, which is kind of nice. I don't know if anyone's played disc golf. If you get carried away trying to whip it, it's nice that it goes far and all, but you're just going to injure your arm. So that's why I think a lot of the best disc golfers in the world, I don't think they're throwing it like 600-700 every shot. I could be wrong about that. Maybe they do get like 700, but I'm pretty sure they're like, hey man, let's just throw it at a normal rate and not blow out our shoulders. That's how I was thinking professional baseball players, they would actually have a good advantage because they'd be so used to throwing all the time. They should have more endurance for it, unless their arms are already blown out. For me, I crushed my shoulder in a bad bike/car accident. Crushed into the side of a car when I was riding a bike. And it blew the back of my shoulder out, so that always hurts. Never got surgery to repair it. I just popped it back into place and waited till it stopped hurting. Yeah, we're facing a lot of gold heroes, so let's tear him a new one. See you, King. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So that's one of the things that kind of fucks me up, is I got a bad shoulder and a bad back. So playing disc golf probably wasn't the best choice, but I still like it. As long as I play a reasonable amount of games, don't get excessive to the point where it makes my injuries start nagging. Which they are right now. Now I figure it's going to be winter in no time, so I really can push my injuries a little bit right now. Then once we get to winter, then I'll be okay because I won't be playing as much. Although I'm pretty sure this new bike is going to be really good in the winter because the fucking tires on it are big and fat. Like I'm talking like almost double the width of my old one, so comes to winter and ice. My whole trail to my disc golf course from my place has winter maintenance. So they salt it and shovel it. Machines do it every morning. So I can really just bike on a well-maintained trail, not have to hit too much snow or ice. Occasionally ice builds up, but it's not so bad. No, it's funny. Today I was actually thinking about not recording because I was really busy too. I'm like, fuck, I gotta work tomorrow. I'm not gonna do any drinking tonight because definitely don't want to get too hungover for tomorrow. Yeah, Top Shelf Gaming is in there playing World of Warcraft. Can't believe that game is still going. It's like I remember that's one of those games that's like as old as Entropia. That's why I like to give people an example about how dinosaurs could actually be like we find their skeletons and everything, but they're not actually millions of years old. And people laugh and be like, that's not possible. And I was thinking one way that the dinosaur skeletons could be actually not millions of years old is World of Warcraft. People are, well, what the fuck? What the hell does World of Warcraft have to do with dinosaur bones not being millions of years old? I was thinking most ancient philosophers, they talk about our universe, our earth, everything around us as just being like a grand illusion. So someone who created World of Warcraft, they also had to create a grand illusion. So they crafted up this giant planet, gave it like hundreds of years of history, but technically the game was only turned on like what, year 2003 or whenever it was. So technically like you could find dinosaur bones all over World of Warcraft, and they have all this history saying they're millions of years old. But technically, we know the game was actually only turned on in 2003. So that's the same way you could look at our dinosaur bones. Yeah, it appears they're millions of years old, but is our actual universe simulation millions of years old? Could be. It's like either we're in a simulation that's been turned on within like the past few hundred years, or the universe actually is like 8 billion years old and everything around us isn't just an illusion. Then people might argue, oh, it's too complex to be an illusion. Well, who knows how good the illusion programmers are, right? They might have the technology to create some illusion that's even better than reality. There we go. Another victory. Now I ordered a couple new shirts today too. Well, 3 specifically. Because I figured like, man, I keep wearing the same jerseys over and over and over again. And I started to realize a trend. Everywhere I bike and people see my jersey, I get compliments all the time. But it's always from guys. Then I'm like, every time I wear other shirts, I get compliments from women. So I'm like, really? Which shirt should I be wearing the most? So as much as I like these jerseys, I'm probably going to put them aside for when I'm just working around the house and stuff. Then when I have to go out somewhere, I'll put on some actual better clothes. Especially when I go to do my podcasting. I think a lot of people actually dislike jerseys Because I've even talked to some people, like, outright hate them. If they see them, they don't want to be around them. I was like, what the hell? And then they're like, it's because of class status or something. They say that people that are wearing jerseys are less professional. I was like, okay, whatever. Screw you. Now, I tried to wear this shirt actually to a golf course because they held a disc golf tournament. And then they were bitching at me saying, hey, you can't wear a jersey. I'm like, well, I'm not here to play golf, man. I'm here to play disc golf. I'm like, in disc golf, it's a fucking athletic sport. We wear athletic clothing. I'm not here to fucking play like fucking billiards or something. This is an actual athletic event. And then they're like, oh, just make sure you wear a proper one next time. I'm like, okay. Screw you. No, so I did wear a proper one next time, and it was hard to throw. Because I was like, dear God, I'm so used to having my shoulders free so they can move. Throwing in an athletic event. And having to wear long sleeves. I was like, what the fuck? Stupid rules. At least I had something to blame losing on, too. I could be like, oh, it was the long sleeves. I've literally only played games in long sleeves in the winter. So I have trained to do it quite a bit. Oh, fuck. One of our heroes died. We're too early on to let that happen. Hey, we made it to a viewer and a like. Thanks, everyone. I was wondering if we were going to get a no-like viewer episode today. It was damn close. Alright. Now, I was thinking I want to suit my bike up a little bit more for when I go to do the vlogging outside. So I'm going to try to get some of those LED lights. Although, to be honest, I've had been really bad luck with LEDs lately. Everything that I buy that's LED, it just keeps breaking. So it doesn't matter if it's like a LED TV or LED solar panels or LED whatever. All my LEDs keep burning out. I don't know if it's our weather here in the province. It's really humid. Hey, Lethang Vlogging Frenzy. Yeah, I subbed to your channel, man. Good work on it. Seems like you got a good variety of videos. The only thing was I couldn't understand most of them because I can only speak English so far. Few words in other languages, but not many. I was going to try the closed captioning button and I forgot. So I'll try on your next video. I'll put the closed captions. Yeah, no problem. I always try to help out my viewers too. I know we're not supposed to do a sub for sub, but I generally like the channel. Now I'm into vlogging, so I like to see vlogging in other countries, how they vlog, other age groups, what's popular. I'm trying to remember which videos I watched of yours. God, my memory is horrible. I think there was a lot of indoor ones, wasn't there? Alright, so let's see. We're going to try some more battles. What the hell do we got going today? Oh yeah, it's right. There's like jack shit for battles. It sucks. I think we have the arena. We can still do that. Tavern. Oh yeah, now I remember the video I watched. I think he had a sword in it and you were swinging it around. That's the one that I watched. Because I figured I didn't need to read the subtitles to understand what was going on there. Yeah, so that was a pretty cool sword. Now I've actually got a sword in my collection too. But I don't want to get carried away showing weapons on YouTube, so... It basically looks like the green Destiny from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I actually got it when I was a teenager, so it's probably an antique by now, even though it was brand new when I bought it. Isn't that sad when all the objects you bought when you were a kid become antiques? You're like, oh, fuck. You know you're old when. Start seeing your toys in a museum. You're like, oh, shit. Is it that old? Now, I noticed that one of my first toys when I was a kid, like one of the first video game, well, yeah, actually, yeah, the first video game console I ever owned was the first Coleco. And then when I checked in a museum, they actually had the first Coleco there. So I was like, holy shit, there's my toys from when I was a kid. No, it wasn't the exact like unit I had. The one we had broke, so we threw it in the garbage like when it was still, I don't know, like 10, 20 years old or whatever. So yeah, we had the first Coleco. And when I looked it up, there was less than 1 million people in the whole world that had it. So I was like, shit. I thought it was pretty rare, but then I checked eBay and they still have them for sale. So those people that bought them back in the day, they just kept it and kept using it. Hey, Augusto, how's it going? Well, it's great. Everyone made it here before the show ended up. I was thinking we were going to wrap up right on the hour mark, but maybe we'll stay a bit later tonight. Alright, so let's see. Which battle should we try? Ordinary or... Oh yeah, we have to do the arena. Almost forgot. Now they got some pretty cool LEDs that you can put in bikes now. So if like you have like a pedal bike, mountain bike, even a BMX bike, freestyle or speed bike. I don't think they work with dirt bikes, but maybe. But you can like put stuff in the spokes. And it has LEDs on it. So those LEDs light up while you're biking. And they make cool images. Some of them are just like basic, so you can make your wheel turn a certain color. Like make your wheel turn red or something. But then you can pay extra and get more complex LEDs so they can do patterns like flames and stuff coming out of your wheels. It's pretty wild. So I don't know how much I'm going to spend. I noticed a lot of the ones that take batteries I didn't want to get because I don't want to get something super heavy and put it in the spokes. But if they got one that's like rechargeable, I was looking into getting those. Yeah, indoor vids are pretty cool, but I started to realize when I got into vlogging that even like mundane places where I live, people in other countries kind of like to see it because they're like, what does it look like in just your mundane environments in Canada? So I was thinking that like maybe I'm going to try to get outside more, even if it is just mundane places like going to the store or going to the local markets or whatever. I'm going to have trouble, though, if I bring the camera now in Canada. I even noticed on my trip today, I was like, half the women that I bike past are like wearing nothing. It's like YouTube's definitely going to be censoring my videos. Or I'll have to censor them, or who knows. It's reached the point where people are just walking around naked outside. Or pretty much close to it. Can see why I like to go biking every day. It's like, it's not that hot. I can manage it. No, I'm not biking naked. At least it's a cool breeze when I go biking. Now, I was thinking it'd be such a contrast to my other vlogging videos, because when I was biking, it was like winter time, so people are still bundled up. But hell, when you tour around the universities and golf courses and even downtown, it's like, man, there's like tons of hot babes around wearing next to nothing. Oh, you should try vlog streaming on Twitch. You have a chance at winning $10 from Mr. Beast. Yeah, that's kind of neat. I do have a Twitch account. I was like one of the first people to sign up for Twitch when it first came out. I was thinking of getting back into it if I got like a big enough channel on YouTube and I could just say, hey, everyone, join my Twitch. And then get a bunch of people there. I think I got like 200 people there, something like that. Oh, $10,000? You gotta be kidding. Shit, that's crazy. Yeah, that'd be tempting. I definitely could use 10,000. Although I found that I always want 10,000. Once I saved 10,000, really didn't change my life that much. I was thinking maybe like years and years ago, 10,000 was pretty good, but Canada, man, 10,000 so useless now. It used to be the down payment for a house. Now it's the fucking taxes on your house every year. Imagine that, paying $10,000 a year in property tax just to keep your house. It's fucking crazy. I wonder how far the government's going to push it. I bet you they'll push it where people are starting to pay like $50,000 a year to keep their house. And then people will realize that the government's taxes have gotten out of control. That's really how every empire falls, right? The taxes get so out of control, people rebel. Maybe that's what the government realized, eh? They're like, holy shit, taxes are getting so high. We better get control of the people now before it's too late. Get the army ready. No, just kidding. Holy shit, we made up to 3 viewers and 3 likes. Thanks, everyone. Perfect ratio. No, thankfully right now, I don't really care too much about money because I'm really just focused on trying to get my health back. Had some blood issues coming out of places that it shouldn't be. No, doctors want me to go for extra tests, and I've been on a waiting list for like, I don't know, 2-3 months to get tests. Because like socialist healthcare in Canada, we just got to wait in line. So even if you're rich, you could wait like 6 months and die just waiting for tests. Because there could be other people ahead of you in the line. But anyways, yeah. So I'm waiting for those tests, and they finally came and gave me a test date. And the date is until like, I forget, like October, November or something. So I don't know if I'll still be having blood issues by then, but hopefully they'll be cleared up by then and I can just cancel the test. Could be just like hemorrhoids or something. That's what I'm hoping. Not that it's something worse. Now, I've had stomach issues in the past, so that's it kind of concerns me a little. So yeah, I don't really care too much about money, because like really, how much money you're going to have, it really doesn't matter if you're dying anyways, right? But no, hopefully everything resolves and blood will go away. It's gone away in the past, so I'm thinking it probably is just a limited thing. Let's hope. Off and on. No, but one day I will try to focus more on money. Try to get like shitloads of viewers and cash coming in. That'd be sweet. I figure as you get older in life, that's probably when you should focus on money a little bit more, because you're like, hey, now it's like time to get my retirement ready. If I don't, I'll be working forever. Now, it's pretty crazy. I was listening to this story about a woman in Canada and how she became homeless. You know how like when you see homeless people, a lot of times people just make fun of them because they're like, oh, they just never try. Or they're just so lazy, they never do anything. But no, this woman, what happened to her is she worked as a flight attendant in Canada. And she said when she was doing the flight attendant job, one of the passengers was rushing to catch their plane and pushed her. And she fell and cracked her skull open. So she had like brain damage and ended up in a wheelchair. So she was like crippled for the rest of her life. So I think what happened is Canada has like this agency where they help workers that are like injured, but it's one of the government insurance programs where you're not allowed to pick it and you have to pay into it if you want to or not. So it's often like riddled in corruption. So anyways, what happened is they stopped paying her. So here she is, crippled, in a wheelchair, injured on the job, and now she's homeless. So it's like, can you imagine that poor lady? Here she was like at the prime of her life, flight attendant, and the Canadian government just screwed her. So yeah, that's when you will see some of the homeless people, you're like, man, those aren't always just people that didn't try. A lot of them got taken advantage of by our government and all of the unions that work together and fuck everyone who's not part of the union. Not in a good way. I shouldn't always be hating on the unions, but dear God, I see the people's lives they ruin. It's like, holy shit. It's like you either get part of the union or get your life ruined. Oh, well, hopefully someone will help her. I think they said they're going to try to raise money for her to get her back on her feet again. Well, bad terminology there. Jesus. No, to help get her financially back stable again, a place to live. Worst pun ever. Alright, so what are we going to fight next? I think we have nothing left to fight except for the dungeon. Could I be wrong? I think we souped up everything else. Oh yeah, we still have to consume the heroes. Even though we cloned up someone, we never consumed them. Yeah, Freya's really going up in level. Does anyone know what level she'll max out at? Is 218 the max? Which reminds me, if 218's the max, we can put, what's his face in there? Monk. Get you out of there. I don't know if that's going to work. Hopefully we can collect more DNA or experience still. No, because I think of how many times I came close to being homeless too. It's really if you're willing to take your family's help or not. If you get too caught up in pride and you try to do everything on your own, that's a good way to end up homeless too. Or if you don't have a family, if you're an orphan or something, then it could definitely happen easily. Alright, let's go with the dungeon. It's weird. I beat the dungeon team 1, and I can't remember how I did it. Every time I try to play it now, I'm not even close. So I was like, what the fuck did I do? There was something I changed. Because if anything, my team's way stronger. So I don't get why the fuck they keep dying. Why we're not winning. Alright, let's try this. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. Yeah, it was actually one of the human resources ladies at my old job who was named Karen. Although she was pretty nice, but same thing. A lot of times her niceness wasn't really helping anything. But what can you do? Now, I kind of feel bad for people that are named Karen because now their name is kind of ruined. But then I think about it, almost every name has some sort of catchphrase to it. So just because Karen has a catchphrase now, shouldn't really matter. Because people else already have stuff. Like Debbie Downer. Jack shit. Now there's a few other ones. Can't think of them right now. Dear God, man, we got our asses destroyed there. Like, what the fuck? We're supposed to be able to beat this team. The hell did we do wrong? Let's try that. I think it's this guy. Is he that weak that we're just dying? Fuck, man. Anytime we hit people, we just die. Maybe that's what it is. We're dying more because our team got stronger, and now we just kill ourselves quicker. Because it's like this reflection shit where it's like we hit them once, we're just dead. Doesn't matter how much health points we have, how much dodge, if we hit them or not. It's just we're just dead every fucking time. That's where people are like, oh, get Freya's healing. And I was like, well, what does it matter if Freya's healing is better when we just die in one hit? So if we're just dying in one hit, there's nothing to heal. Oh, well. Now, I think what's going to happen with Canada in the future, like I was talking about it, there's got to be a political leader, a political party that offers every single person in the country who's a registered taxpayer and an adult gets their own cottage property. So it's not like a registered house or whatever, but you can use it as a house in an emergency. So they'll definitely be way smaller than like your traditional house or traditional apartment, sort of like communist China housing units. I know it's going to be bad too because every time you build those, they usually turn into ghettos. So we'll see what happens. The only thing I could think of is maybe because the government will give everyone one, that it won't be so bad because surely not everyone would turn theirs into a ghetto. Let's hope. And really the principle behind it will be is like it's a vacation property that all Canadians can use and use it as a tool if they want to move somewhere. So say it's like you're a taxpayer in Canada and you live in Toronto and you're kind of getting sick of Toronto. So you request to have your communist fucking hotel switch to a condo building in Montreal so that you can live in Montreal for a while you look for a new job. Get a new job, boom, move to a new city, have a place waiting for you. Or if, say, you're like someone who lives in like Florida or New Orleans or something, all of a sudden there's a hurricane, you have your emergency hotel unit somewhere in like a different state so you can just move there temporarily. But I bet most people just probably move into their cottage units. That's the one worst part of that plan is once you offer everyone a free tiny house, most people just move into it. So it could actually just crash the housing market. It would be kind of neat to see what happens to normal house prices when everyone isn't forced to buy like fucking $1 million houses. Yeah, it's like people all of a sudden didn't need $1 million house unless they like wanted more space. So that's the other thing I noticed with video game collectors in the future. If anyone else has noticed this, they have to start selling their video game collections. And why? Because the older and older they get, the smaller and smaller their living space gets. So they start to realize that they can't collect all this shit because they don't have any room for it. Oh yeah, that was the one thing I noticed about communism in like Canada or the States in the future. They keep talking about how they could give everyone everything for free and it's no problem. And then I started to realize why that's not a problem. Because if everyone's living in these communist, like really tiny apartments, if you gave them the option of having everything for free, they would have nowhere to put it. So they'd be like, obviously having everything for free wouldn't be so bad because most people wouldn't be able to just keep collecting shit. They'd have a very small unit. They could only fit so much stuff. So yeah, if everything was free, you wouldn't really have to worry that much. As fucked up as that sounds. Alright, so we're taking out that other guy. I don't care how good that ice guy is, man. He's just so bullshit. He's not helping anyone. Alright, so at least this time we made it down to... Oh, fuck. I was going to say we made it down to just the two bosses. But we did not. Alright, get this guy out of here. He fucking sucks. Alright, let's try to find someone better. Who's the best in this team? Ice guy? Maybe he can freeze people? Let's try that. I know the other guy was an ice guy, but hopefully this ice guy will make the difference. I think it was we had green on before too. Let's try that. Or now let's go with fire. Come on, do damage. Now I try not to pick on people other than myself too much. Because I realize a lot of times I pick on other people. It's making fun of qualities that I have with my own personality. So I'm like, shit. It's like when I call someone fat. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm the fat slob. So that's why I try not to. It'll just backfire. Now, if making fun of people was actually good in a way, and you can profit from it or have some sort of good come from it, I would be more tempted to do it. It's usually just a disaster every time. Unless you're a really good comedian, you can make fun of people and make money off of it. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. There we go. Yeah, now this battle seems... Oh, fuck. Just when I said that, jinxed it. Tengu got his ass wiped. I mean, kicked. Fuck, man. Come on, Suzo. Why you gotta die every time you attack someone? He, like, survive one attack? Oh my god, he dies again. First one attack. Even, like, a regular hit he dies from. This fucking reflection magic is so stupid. I fucking hate it. It's like I've already beat this team once. So I know it's possible. I really should have took a picture of what team I used to beat them, so I would have known what heroes it was. Not that I changed them all and then forgot. Can't believe I beat them the fucking episode or when I was playing offline. Of course, that's when I beat them. Oh, come on, Sea King. Why you gotta go and die like a piece of shit, man? Can't you live? What's wrong with you? Live, damn you. So that's everyone's like improve Freya. But I don't think improving Freya is gonna do anything because we need better attacks. Like, fuck, man. What I want to do is like get another Suzo so we can just wipe out those teams quicker. I'm pretty sure a new Suzo ain't going to help either because we'll just die killing ourselves. Hey, Shadow YouTube just joined online. Wonder if he's watching the show. Yeah, I can't wait to get into some more podcasting this winter. All these guests lined up. Got the computer working decent. Famous last words. Now, I like this one YouTuber, and now he has like a noon show. So every day at noon, he does a show, and he collects about, I don't know, like $200-300 in super chats. I was like, holy shit, man. Wish that was my life. If I could make $200 to $300 in super chats a day, holy. But he talks about comic books and stuff. Has like 100,000 viewers or more. So yeah, it's definitely a long way to work up to that. It's kind of promising though. It's like, dear God, man, even those super chats, he can survive off of it. Once you get a channel that big. I know people make fun of the super chats, but dear God, man, it's a lot of work in YouTube. At least you get something back. I know a lot of people just do it for a hobby, but still. Alright, so this team wasn't so bad. If only we could have had someone else survive. So that's really what we got to do, is we got to wipe out all the people in the team. So it's just Van Gogh and this person. And if we can get someone else to survive with them. Preferably Suzo so he can do some damage. Because that was not good damage. 216. Alright, so before we play this battle, let's get a quick message from the sponsor.
Today's quick battles were brought to you by Crack. Crack. It'll fuck you up.
Alright, while we're doing that, let's get a quick message from the patrons. Alright, Suki, Dan, Jim, Ray, Travis, and everyone a patron. Really appreciate it. And let's also say thanks to Society 6. Finishing quick is my specialty. Comes on in t-shirts and bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hydro TV. Pays you to watch videos. Swag bucks to shop. GameKit to try games. And free Bitcoin. It's a wallet system for crypto. It'll let you collect cryptocurrencies, including BetFury. It's another one of those, and it has currencies of all types. I even got some Dogecoin recently, or Dogecoin. So I was like, holy, thanks referrals. Really appreciate that. You used to be able to bet on the Olympics, but now I think it's gone back to just regular sports. And a whole bunch of other casino stuff. So just make sure you're of age and you follow all your regional offers, including for the virtual maid sex machine. It's for adults and men only. If you need a $10 off coupon code for $150 or more, it's Lion BS. Not Lion bullshit, but LYNBSN. Alright, let's get back to the game. Alright, let's see if we can finally beat this. I think if we switch this to there. Or no. Yeah, let's try that. Because, yeah, even Tengu could survive a little later. We don't really need Ice Guy to survive that long. Fuck, man. Why does he have to die every time he attacks? Alright, so if anyone's listening to the show right now, can you let me know how the show's audio sounds for the game? Does it need to be louder, or can you hear it still fine? I was thinking I meant to check that the other day, because I was checking, I was like, holy shit, couldn't hear the game at all. So hopefully it's not my computer sound acting up. Yeah, see, the whole problem with this situation is Sea King only attacks the bosses, so it makes him essentially useless. I need a hero that's hitting everyone. If he's not hitting the bosses, then there's no point in bringing him. Or if he's only hitting the bosses. That's the fucking piss off. So we'll take Sea King out of there. So that's one thing I was thinking about the bearded guy. As much as everyone makes fun of him, he survives. He hits everyone. And he makes one hell of a tank. Let's see like how long he survives here. And his attacks are like so weak, so I don't think he'll ever get killed by the reflection. Let's hope not. God, Freya died first? That was weird. Oh, Tengu's the first to die, even though Weakling lasted longer. See, that's the weirdest thing. Like, that blue girl, when she dies, it's supposed to heal the healer or the person on my team with the lowest health. And I don't think it does. It's like so shitty. We get that special ability, it never works. Yeah, it was so weird. Suzo survived that time, right to the end, and he didn't kill anyone. Fucking jackass. The hell happened there? Why did no one die? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I gotta figure out what the hell went wrong. Something's horribly, horribly wrong. Reminds me of my life. Right, Tengu died first. Why am I not surprised? There we go. 2 dead right off the bat. That's a better combination. Fuck, Suzo. Why you gotta die like that, man? So bullshit. Oh yeah, it did heal Alice a little bit there. It's so small healing, it's hard to tell. I don't get it. Why are we not hitting the tank at all? Whew, that was close. Tengu was at one hit. There. Now their tank is dying. Holy shit, we killed the... Oh, I was going to say we killed their whole team and everyone on ours is alive. And then right as I said that, fucking... our healer goes. Oh, how did they get the backup tank? That shouldn't have happened. Oh, come on, Tengu. Why do you gotta go and die like that? Oh man, this is getting close. I just jinxed it. See, the thing that's weird about this, does anyone else notice? Oh, come on. I was going to say, why was Suzo living there? Why other times does he die? It doesn't make any sense. It's like sometimes he can live forever, other times he dies in one hit. Why is there no consistency? Either way, though, that was a good lineup. We almost took him out. Thinking of all the battles we've done, that was one of the closer ones to actually beating it. Holy, even she died from the reflective magic. That's fucked. She doesn't even have a strong attack. Yeah, so for tomorrow's shift, I'm going to be working probably 8 hours during the day. Have to move my uncle after and all that. But if I'm not too drained, we'll still do the show. Who knows, I'll put a few beers in the fridge and maybe I'll use that as inspiration to finish work, come home, relax, have a few beers and do the show. That'd be good. Oh, come on, Suzo. Why you gotta die from that? Oh, come on. It's like, is the healing not enough? So we just can't keep up with the healing. Holy, look at the damage we did on that hit. That was like a huge chunk of his health gone. Boom, he's done. Alright, now we got just his friend left. Could be wrong here, but I think we have enough to take him down. Alright, thanks viewers. Everyone who stuck around. You get to see the first round of this fuck hole of a level actually get its ass wiped, kicked. I don't know what happened differently that we started doing damage, but whatever it was, I liked it. And this will be good, because then we'll have a recording that shows, well, who is the team members that actually beat the level. You can see who was the bearded guy. Leave it to those beard guys. You gotta watch them. Now we'll get a look at the other team. Hopefully I equipped everyone for it. I was thinking I might not even have put the other hero in it by accident. Yeah, Gusto. He's saying finally we get to see it beat. But it's only the first round of it. So we're going to get our ass kicked in the second round. But we'll get to see the second round, which is kind of nice. Alright, yes. And we have a clip of how it's possible to actually beat this place. We did it in 31 rounds that time, which is really fast compared to my previous best. Alright, let's see what the second round is like. Oh, the game crashed. Can you believe that? What a son of a whore. Why am I not surprised? It was Augusto. He jinxed it. He's like, finally. You got the broadcaster's jinx working for you. I don't know. We'll run it back and see if we can actually beat it again. That was crazy. We finally beat it. They fucked us over. It's like my life, man. One time I almost had a house and it got renagged right at the last minute. And then another time almost got a house. Same thing, renagged at the last minute. Alright, we got a blue hero. It's always something at the last minute just gets you. Shouldn't laugh. It's not funny. It's horrible. Alright, so it's just a tavern task, so ordinary clones. It's not so bad. Get damn close from buying this guy. Let's see. Will we actually be able to make him when we buy it? Let's check. I'm pretty sure we've got already 2 of the blonde hair guys in our inventory. We'll check. There they were. So if we get 1, yep. We've got Son of the Black Hole. We have a Bison in our inventory. And we can make up a few more Sunstar heroes. We'll have to make some more. We could burn maybe 1 Elizabeth. Yeah, you can join the guild, but the only problem is it might be hard to keep up with the battles we're at. But if you want to try. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna, as soon as we buy that blonde hair guy, we'll have enough to make him. So once we make him, the question is, do we have enough to make Genie? We'll have him. Oh shit, we'll need him. So we'll have to make him still. Which that kind of really sucks. How many of him do we already have? Oh, we've got one already. So we'll have to collect 2 more of him. And then we'll be able to make Genie. Which isn't so bad. So you can see we got enough fat chilies so we can make a gold fat chili anytime. Let's check who else is required for a fat chili. Fat chili on a diet. Don't try it. I'll check your ass, the gluten right. Right, so we got everyone for fat chili. We even have the peace man. Alright, so yeah, fat chili's no issue. It's just the son of the black hole. If we had him in gold already, we could do it. We could do it! But we can't yet. Yeah, I wish we had some of these guys. I want to get rid of these kinchis. Sometimes you need them, so I guess not too bad. But oh, at least we have another Elizabeth. I was thinking we got to make a gold hero. Or no, it's the same one. Never mind. Dum-de-dum-dum. Alright, so we do have 2 sun stars. So we just really need to buy one. Or, yeah, if we get one more. So we'll have to keep doing that. We'll have to keep making sure we get the gray scrolls when we refresh this. For a while I didn't bother, but then I realized we still need sun heroes. So we still got to buy those. I know it's not going to be sun heroes very often, but every once in a while it is, so it's worth it. Alright, I think we got everything else complete. Casino, tavern task, expedition. How far did we get? Oh yeah, we got our hands on the gold chest. Training center, Darwin. Pet lab, dungeon. Oh yeah, that was the other thing for the pet center. I actually boosted up someone's ability. I'll check it out for you. Yeah, it was this guy. I boosted up his fish to level 2. So now he has a level 2 fish. So he's supposed to be able to stun people. But I don't think it ever works. Can you imagine that worked when we're fighting some of the bosses? That maybe is how we beat it last time. I didn't check, but... Alright, well let's give it a try. Since we actually beat it with this team combination. Let's check the advanced team. And see for team 2. Like, see, like, what is it that we got for team 2? Oh, fuck. Team 2's not looking good. Or at least team 2 can use the extra health. Alright, so Lethang wants to know what the guild name is. Alright, if you're in the, what is it called, the Discord group, should be able to find it easy that way. Or let's just show you this way. Guild, here it is. It's called Lelanders. Should have remembered that. Oh yeah, and the other thing you want to know if you want to join servers, I'll show you that. You go to account, server, and our current server is this one, NS53, S217, and nickname is me, S217 Leland. And just make sure you write all that stuff down before you do anything with your account, just in case you happen to lose your account. If you have this stuff, they can get you back into it. Yeah, I gotta change the settings so I got it locked properly for Facebook soon. Alright, thanks for the flowers, everyone. Flowers are quickly refilling. Alright, let's see what we can do with this battle. I think we can beat it again, but the trick will be to align these heroes so they actually have a chance. Who are we kidding? The first team isn't likely to win either. Imagine we won twice in a row. That'd be a fluke. Now I think sometimes what happens is the reflection attack that keeps killing Suzo just doesn't kill him. So if that starts happening, it's like, well, then our team's going to have a much better chance. But if he dies from that reflective stuff, then we're just fucked. So it really all comes down to that. See, there he just died. Yeah, it says the ID can't be found. That's weird, eh? Alright, well, if you join the Discord, you should be able to ask everyone in the Discord group because they're very good at it. I think George is even in there sometimes. I'll have to ask him. George is like tech support, so he's very good at shit. Yeah, it's the Van Gogh that's our biggest problem. If it wasn't for Van Gogh, we would just slaughter this battle. Isn't it weird that we died so badly on this one and beat it the other time? It's like, what happened that was so different? Or maybe it's because sometimes the enemy really does start stunned. Like, look at that guy. Looks like he started stunned for 2 rounds. Fuck, Tengu. Why'd he gotta go die like that? Oh man, half our team's dead. We haven't even killed one of them yet. That's what you call bullshit round. Yeah, I don't get it. Every once in a while it seems like we get a really good round. We manage to win. Come on, Tengu. Why do you gotta die first every time? It's like he's destined to die on that attack every time. He can't survive it. Yeah, see, that's the dilemma right now. We really can't consume any more heroes because our next team, it's what we need. We got to start souping up our backup team. Jeez. Why are they gonna affect Suzo like this? Oh, Frey is dead. That sucked. I was gonna say we were doing so well. Look how much we got Van Gogh down. Suzo was starting to not die from his fucking rebounding attack. Yeah, as soon as we get a good streak like that, not dying from the rebound, that'd be sweet. I don't know, I think next episode, now that we know how to beat this first round, we did beat it once. We'll just keep souping up certain heroes to higher levels. And once we get them to higher levels, hopefully that'll help them live longer. God. I was hoping Tengu would live a little longer because I moved him to a different position. Didn't affect it at all. He just kept dying. Alright, well, if our whole team is dead, they haven't died at all. Let's try switching that up, just to see for interest's sake what happens. Because, man, if I can find a spot where Tengu just lives longer. Yeah, he survived a hit. Yeah, that's what I had a feeling. Maybe it was the position that I had put him in that was killing him every time. And if I just moved him to a different spot, he would have a better chance of survival. Alright, so we killed one of their team. Oh, fuck, their Tengu died. But at least he lived longer. Not by much, but... see if that's enough to make the difference. Come on, Suzo. Tear him a new one. I said tear him a new one, Suzo, not die. Fuck. Oh, I see what it is. I gotta try to kill their healer quick, because if she dies right off the bat, then their bosses don't keep getting healed. But if she's still alive, then the boss is never gonna die, because he'll just keep getting healed. Boom. Now the healer's done. Alright, Augusto says, watch the replay, the dungeon, of who managed to beat Genghis Khan. I didn't even know you could do that. Alright, so let's try that. This battle is quickly coming to an end. Fucking tank just won't die. Oh, Suzo. Why you gotta die like that? Why? Why, man? Piece of shit. Alright, let's go. He says, check the dungeon. Go to the ordinary. And, oh, watch videos. So, we can watch how these people beat it. Holy shit, they're at like level 300. So you have to be level 300 to beat it. That's probably the key, right? Their levels are level 221. So you have to have level 221 Alice to beat it. And he froze the shit out of him. Yeah, that's how I figured. Beating it was going to be around level 300. This is cool. You get to watch videos. Thanks, viewers, for pointing that out. Oh, yeah, speaking of pointing that out, let's give a shout out to all the viewers. All right, Lethang Vlogging Frenzy. Make sure to check out his channel, especially if you want to learn more languages. Augusto Pasco Basilio. And that is everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining the chat. Or no, I could have swore there was one other person. Maybe not. I was thinking George was here, but that was yesterday. All right, thanks, everyone. Now we made it to 3 likes today, so I was thinking 3 viewers. So how is he stunning? Oh, because this person's weakening him, right? Or what's causing his health to go down? It's that Sekhmet, right? Or is it Skady? What was causing it? So Skady, Sekhmet, Genie. There's quite a few heroes I don't have. That's probably why they're beating him. Alright, let's try the next closest, George. Hey, was that George from the game? That'd be funny if it's the same George. Oh no, I think he said before it's a different George. There's just George everywhere. Georgina. Georgia. Alright, so what do we got here? Same team. Sekhmet, Bifel, Genie, Alice, Tengu, and Skady. It's actually the exact same team. That's pretty funny. But what level are they at? Level 220. Holy 244s. So they got 3 characters level 244. No wonders they're tearing him a new one. So who's doing the damage here? It's not Alice. Not Bifel. It's Tengu. Can you believe that? How the fuck is Tengu doing so much damage for them? They got him up to 228. Doesn't show how many stars though, right? That's weird. How's Tengu doing so much damage? Oh, it must be Skady. She increased his damage. That's the only thing I can think of. If anyone knows else how Tengu is so powerful, that was pretty intense. Alright, so that's an idea how to beat that. But what I'm going to do is copy this team and try them in the other dungeon. See if it actually works in that one. Alright, let's try it. Before we had it like that, let's see if it works. If it doesn't, maybe we can try the green. Fuck, man. We just get slaughtered. Holy. Alright, let's try. Now, I was hoping that hero would start one of them stunned, right? Because if we start with one of them stunned, we probably have a better chance. Instead of just getting wiped every time. Man, That's just such a dumb way to start. It's a shame. Everyone started dizzy. So the one time we had it started dizzy, everyone was fucked. What a waste. Oh well. Yeah, that was bullshit. Let's try switching him with her. Come on. Tengu's the only one to survive. No, it's a fruitless effort to try to beat this, but I'm just thinking like, man, I got it to the point where I had just the boss left before. So I should really try to get it to at least there again. What am I doing wrong? Come on. Yeah, that's what you call bullshit. Alright, so I think this guy switch with Hermes so we attack faster. Tengu right up in the front, or Suzo. Him there. Let's try that. Come on. God, such a weak attack that time. How come we didn't kill anyone? Oh yeah, because we put it on green. That's why. Oh, I see the problem. We needed one more attack. So let's try switching him with him. That should do it. He only had to survive one extra attack. Oh, come on. Still didn't survive it. Alright, we just need him to start with them stunned. Oh, no one started stunned. Come on. Holy shit. They're just giving me bullshit. Start stunned. Fuck, no one again. Man, bullshit. It's like, I don't get it. Is I put Hermes in here. It's supposed to make our team faster. Come on. It's not faster. There, someone's dizzy. Fuck, he still died. Piece of trash. Yeah, Gusto's right. He says once I get the Jin shield, it will help a lot. So that's really going to be the big make or break moment. Once I add Jin or Genie to my team, then we'll be all set. There, 3 of them died that time. Pieces of shit. Fuck, man. Tengu still died? The hell? I was gonna say, like, why the hell is that chick not dying? She's getting hit the same amount as everyone else. Fuck, man. Suzo dies again. Alright, I'm gonna go with the advanced one, because at least I have a better chance of winning. So sick of watching loss after loss after loss. It's just pissing me off every time. Alright, one of them stunned. That's that guy with the annoying fucking sword. There, he's dead too. Even better. Come on, Suzo. Fuck. Jeez, finish her. Good. Oh, knew Suzo was gonna die soon. If he can just live when he comes back to life, we'll be all set. Just no reflective magic. Oh, fuck, man. Buddy goes and hits him right away. Oh. Oh, come on. There goes Suzo dead. If he only would have survived. If he could have survived a few rounds against these bosses, would have started hitting them, we would have won. It's always the beard guy. He's the only one who can win. He knows it. Alright, so I guess we'll wrap up and we'll think back to what Regal was saying about consuming some of the heroes so that we can make Freya stronger. Although I'm not sure that Freya stronger is really the best plan at this point. If we can make someone else stronger. Nah, and I'm just joking. I don't really want to consume Monk because hopefully we'll make him stronger at some point, but I really just don't see it happening anytime soon, so it is tempting to consume him. No, but everyone says wait till you get Skatey, and then you'll see how strong Monk really is. Let's hope. Otherwise, he was just like the worst hero ever. See, if only Suzo could survive like this, right? Him, Alice, Skatey, or Freya. Yeah, so Gusto's saying once we get Skatey and Jin, we will not have any problems anymore. Let's hope. Yeah, let's check how close we are to getting Skatey again as we wrap up today's show. Ooh, the bearded guy actually died. Sons of bitches. Freya casted her magic at the end. Right, so in order to make Skatey, we got him, got her, we just need her, and we already have 2 copies of her in purple. So to make her, we will need 1 more copy of her and possibly use these 2. So if we did that, that'd be quite the setback, because then we'd have to get another one of him and another one of him. So that's quite the big setback if we go with her. I just want to check, who did we use for Monk? Fuck, we wasted all those. Jesus. Still can't believe we made Monk. What a dumb plan that was. It was because the Hunger Games kept showing Monk winning. So I was like, oh, let's bring Monk. But now I've seen the errors in my ways. I should have kept the Charlemagne's. Used him for Bifel. Oh, that would have been good. Why I ever did that? Oh well. Dumb. It's not really a good show until you make some good mistakes. No one wants to see everyone do it perfectly. That's what watching other stuff is for. Alright, so let's wrap up. If you happen to get any of the Darwin DNA in your vaporizer, tastes like shit, give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. Just make sure never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone.
See you later. Take care. Thanks for joining in for the late show. If any of the viewers are wondering, we're going to get some Entropia soon. We're going to try to get some day shows soon too. Alright, so thanks everyone again for watching. Bye for now. Enjoy your week and wish me luck working in the heat wave tomorrow. I'm going to need it. Alright, later. Later. Yeah, Skatey will be sweet. That's probably one of the heroes I'm looking forward to most. Alright, later. Bye for now.